Hi, my name is Melissa Laverty, and I'm an Advanced QuickBooks Pro Advisor with certifications in the desktop, enterprise, and online editions. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 5 tips for using the profit and loss statement more effectively. We're going to be in the sample company file that comes with your software. I encourage you to find these and check them out so that you can play with the software and familiarize yourself with its functions without necessarily screwing up your own numbers. So we are in Larry's Landscaping and Garden Supply, and the sample company files use a default date of 2019. When I run a profit and loss statement, you'll notice that we're looking at the December 1st through December 15th of 2019 date range. I'm just going to come over here and say this fiscal year so we get a little bit more data. Your first tip, many of you are already aware of this, but I want to make sure everyone knows this drill down function because it's great. This little magnifying glass with a Z indicates when you hover over a number and you see that little symbol, that means that you can drill down and see the transactions that feed into that number. You can drill down further and it will take you right to that transaction. I'm using the escape button to close the windows that I have open and bring me back to my report. Tip number 2 is this collapse button on the top right-hand corner. You can see we have many different sub-accounts under job materials. When I click this collapse button, we're going to see all of that get squished down right into landscaping services. This makes your profit and loss statement typically fit onto one page, maybe 1.5 pages, and that's ideal. When you're looking at these reports, you want to be able to see the information quickly. You don't want to be reading a novel. So I encourage you to play with that. You can also come over to these little arrows that are on the side and expand or collapse further. If you wanted to change the date quickly, you saw me change it to this fiscal year up in the top left, but there are several options here. This month, this fiscal quarter, I encourage you to take a look at those. Another little tip over here on this toolbar is this total only column. If you use this drop-down menu and select monthly, bam, look at that. You now have your annual profit and loss statement broken down by each month. And again, you can double click and drill down into these numbers to see what's behind them. I'm going to come back over, say total only to bring us back to our nice clean statement. And there's something I want everyone here to understand, and that is we are looking at a cash basis report. There's a big difference between cash basis and accrual, especially if you're using the invoicing and enter bill functions of the software. So if we look just at the income and we see that Larry has a total of $70,000 on the cash basis, when I change that to the accrual basis, look at that, it jumps up to $98,000. The difference between the two, your accrual basis report shows you all of the invoices that have been generated for that time period, and the cash basis report is showing you actual dollars received. And your last tip. This is a great use of the report function. If you come over to customize report and you check previous year, dollar changed, click off those 2 boxes. Look what we get here. We get this year, January through December of 2019, and the same time period for the prior year, and QuickBooks has calculated the difference between those 2 figures. So we can tell that Larry's income for landscaping services, look at that, has gone up by $83,000. I hope this video has helped bridge the gap between using QuickBooks and understanding its function as a useful tool in running your business. If so, I encourage you to like it, share it, and check out more of my videos.